there are no bathrooms, and the Forest Service requires you to pack out solid human waste. So these pack out bags have instructions in them. They're very easy to use, and you can get them for free at the ranger station and at all of the trailheads. So if you're going in for the day or for an overnight, grab some pack out bags and make sure you use them. In addition, you'll need to get a wilderness permit. These are also free. Everyone needs to fill one out. If there's ever a call from a family member or a friend saying, hey, my son isn't home, I'm worried, where is he? The first thing that we do is we go to the wilderness permits and look that person's name up and see where they went. It says, where you're planning to go. And for search and rescue purposes, they're really important. So make sure to fill out the wilderness permits. And then if you're planning to go to 10,000 feet or above, even if you're not planning to summit, you need to get a summit pass. And they're $25. You can get them at a self-paying kiosk at all the trailheads and at the ranger station. So make sure that everyone has one of those if you're going to 10,000 feet. You can also get an annual pass for $30. And the rangers check, so make sure you have them accessible on the upper mountain.
This ain't like Whitney where it's already gone, the permits.
No, there's no limit on use.
Okay.
Which is a good thing and a bad thing. So on a busy weekend there could be hundreds of people up there.
Oh.
So there's no cap, there's no limit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then some other wilderness reminders: no dogs allowed in the wilderness. That's standard in all wilderness areas. The group size limit is 10 people. If your group is larger than that, we just ask that you maintain about 15 minutes of separation on the trails, and then you can reconvene for your breaks or for camping. No fires within the wilderness area. There's a 7-night limit for camping within a 30-day period on the National Forest. So take that into consideration, and then don't participate in pirate guiding. It's illegal. No non-permitted guiding. Okay, so we'll do a little fly-through of the route. Here again is Avalanche Gulch, and so things start down at Bunny Flat, where you drive to and park your car, and then move up. Horse Camp is a beautiful stone cabin. It's been there for a long time. It's a great place to camp or stop, get some water. There's also a bathroom there, your last chance for a bathroom. And then Folks Camp between Horse Camp and Lake Helen. Most people choose to go all the way to Lake Helen to do their summit bid from there, but that's kind of what we're looking at. And then the Heart is this rock formation that comes out mid to late season. It's a good landmark for your exit out of Avalanche Gulch through Red Banks, and then First Hill up to Misery Hill, and then the Summit Pinnacle. And then to get down, you reverse the route.
About how many miles is it, that route?
It's about 6 or 7,000 feet of elevation gain, and it's 6 miles.
6 miles.
Yeah. So best time to climb in Avalanche Gulch, usually April through July. Midweek is less people out there, and the weekends you can definitely expect some crowds. Here are some times. Standard climb. Usually most folks take 2 or 3 days. You can certainly do it in a day, but it's a big day, so it's a little more endurable to do it over 2 or 3 days. To get up from Bunny Flat to Helen Lake usually takes someone who's reasonably fit, your average climber, 3 to 5 hours. And then 4 to 6 hours from Helen Lake to the summit. So definitely doing your time plans, your distance, your elevation, and really having a good idea of how long it's going to take you to do your summit, so you can think about the weather and when you want to be turning around. What's your turnaround time? What time do you want to try and be up on top? And at what point do you want to say, okay, it's getting too late, it's getting too warm, when do I want to come down? So really having a good plan there. And then it's about half those amounts of time to get down. 2.5 hours
cool.
Back to Helen, and then about 2.5 hours to get back. And then 6 miles, 7,000 feet, one way. So some other routes that you can access from Bunny Flat from the south side there. There's a lot of terrain, obviously Avalanche Gulch, but also into Cascade Gulch and Shastina. So Avalanche Gulch is pictured right there in the center. There's Castle Ridge on the looker's left of Avalanche Gulch, and then Shastina, the saddle between Shastina and Shasta, that drops down into Cascade Gulch. All that terrain you can access from Bunny Flat, as well as Green Butte, Sergeant's Ridge, lots of terrain. So things start here at Bunny. You can see the parking is free, the camping is free here as well. And then there's a bathroom and a little kiosk where